Hello, everyone. Welcome to Payal Tales, where you'll find moral, amazing, motivational, and exciting stories. By this story, you can improve your English speaking skill. Today, I have a special story for you, one filled with adventure, mystery, and a powerful lesson. It's the story of a brave young boy named Aiden, who embarks on a journey that will test his courage and determination. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy this thrilling tale, the journey of Aiden, the boy who never gave up. Let's begin. Long ago, in a quiet town nestled between golden fields and rolling green hills, lived a boy named Aiden. He was no ordinary boy, he was filled with dreams, curiosity, and an unshakable determination. But little did he know, his life was about to change forever, as he set out on a journey that would test his courage, his wisdom, and his heart. The beginning. Eldermere was a peaceful town where the days passed quietly. Farmers tended to their crops, merchants sold their goods, and children played in the meadows. Among them was a boy named Aiden, who lived in a small cottage with his parents. His father, a blacksmith, was a strong man with rough hands and a warm smile. His mother, gentle and kind, always filled their home with love and warmth. Though they were not wealthy, their house was rich with laughter and stories. But as Aiden grew older, he began to notice something. His father no longer smiled as much. The forge, once filled with the sounds of hammering and roaring flames, had grown quieter. Late at night, Aiden overheard whispered conversations between his parents. "Father," in a worried tone. "I don't know how much longer we can keep going. The merchants from the city are selling cheaper tools. No one is buying from us anymore." "Mother," softly. "We will find a way. We always do." Narrator. But Aiden could hear the worry in her voice. That night, as he lay in bed staring at the wooden ceiling, he made a promise to himself. Aiden, whispering to himself. "I will find a way to help my family. No matter what." The next morning, Aiden went to Mr. Whitaker's bookstore, a dusty old place filled with ancient books and forgotten tales. Aiden often spent hours there, reading about knights, treasure hunters, and distant lands. As he ran his fingers along the spines of old books, one in particular caught his eye. Its cover was worn, its pages yellowed with age. He carefully opened it, and from between the pages, a folded parchment slipped out. It was a map. Aiden's heart raced. The map was old, its edges frayed. Strange symbols covered the parchment, leading to a spot deep within the blackthorn forest, a place known for its eerie silence and forgotten legends. Just then, Mr. Whitaker appeared beside him, peering over his shoulder. Mr. Whitaker, in a curious yet serious tone. "Where did you find that?" Aiden. "Inside this book." "What is it?" Mr. Whitaker, sighing. "That map is said to lead to something important, but many who have gone searching never returned." Aiden's fingers tightened around the parchment. He wasn't afraid. If this map could lead to treasure, perhaps it could help his family. He made up his mind, he would follow it, no matter the risks. Before leaving, Aiden packed a small bag, some bread, dried fruit, a flask of water, and his father's old dagger, just in case. At dawn, he set off, his heart pounding with excitement and fear. The journey to Blackthorn Forest was long. He walked through golden fields, crossed bubbling streams, and climbed rocky hills. By midday, he reached the forest's edge. The trees were tall, their twisted branches forming eerie shapes. The deeper he went, the darker it became. The air was thick, the silence unsettling. But Aiden pressed on, following the map's markings. As night fell, he made camp beneath a fallen tree, wrapping himself in his cloak. Just as he was drifting off to sleep, he heard a whisper. Mysterious voice, soft and eerie. Who dares enter my forest? Aiden sat up, heart pounding. In front of him stood an old man with a long, silver beard, his eyes glowing faintly in the moonlight. Aiden, hesitant but determined. I'm Aiden. I'm looking for the treasure. Old man, chuckling softly. Treasure, you say? Not all treasures are made of gold, young one. With that cryptic message, the man vanished into the darkness, leaving Aiden more determined than ever. The next morning, Aiden followed the map deeper into the forest until he reached a massive stone door covered in strange carvings. At the center was an inscription. Only the pure of heart may pass. Prove your worth. As Aiden pondered its meaning, the ground trembled. From the shadows, 3 figures emerged, each taking shape as a different fear Aiden had deep inside him. The first was a shadowy figure with glowing eyes, whispering doubts into his ears. Shadow, whispering darkly. You're too weak. You'll never succeed. The second was a giant snake, its voice a chilling hiss. Snake, hissing. Turn back now, or be swallowed by fear. The third was a storm cloud, roaring with thunder. Storm, booming. You are nothing in the face of the storm. Aiden clenched his fists. He knew what this was. These were his fears, trying to stop him. But he would not be stopped. He shut his eyes, took a deep breath, and ignored the whispers. He walked forward, pushing past the shadows. He stood firm before the snake, showing no fear. He stepped into the storm, letting the winds howl around him but never faltering. As he did, the creatures vanished. The stone door creaked open. Beyond the door, Aiden entered a grand chamber. In the center stood a golden pedestal, atop it a glowing crystal orb. Just as he reached out to touch it, a deep voice echoed through the chamber. Guardian, booming. You have passed the trial of courage. But one test remains. From the shadows stepped a towering figure clad in armor, the guardian of the treasure. Guardian. To claim the treasure, you must prove yourself in battle. Aiden knew he couldn't win in strength, but he could outthink his opponent. Watching the guardian's movements, he noticed a pattern. Every third attack left an opening. Dodging and waiting for the right moment, Aiden struck. The battle was fierce, but after a long struggle, he finally landed the final blow. Guardian, nodding approvingly. You are worthy. Take the treasure and use it wisely. As Aiden touched the orb, it transformed into a small, silver key. Confused, he turned to the guardian. Aiden. A key? Where is the treasure? Guardian, smiling. This key unlocks your true potential. The greatest treasure is not gold, but knowledge and perseverance. Aiden returned home with the key. When he placed it on his father's workbench, it transformed into a set of powerful blacksmithing tools. With them, his father created the finest weapons and armor, bringing prosperity back to their family. Aiden had learned the greatest lesson of all: the true treasure is the strength within oneself. And that was the story of Aiden, the boy who never gave up. His journey taught us that true treasure isn't gold or riches, but courage, wisdom, and perseverance. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Payal Tales for more amazing stories. Let me know in the comments, what did you learn from Aiden's journey? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story. Until then, take care and keep believing in yourself.